Skankfest New Orleans is happening November 14th through 16th. Get your tickets right now. There's only individual day passes left. All access is sold out. VIP is sold out. It is the largest lineup we've ever had. Favorites like Tim Dillon, Shane Gillis, Nick Mullen, Joe List, Robert Kelly, Sam Hyde, obviously the Legion of Skanks, and many, many more. Over 150 comedians, 6 stages, 3 full days of comedy, fighting, music, and everything else you love about Skankfest. Go to skankfest.com right now and grab your single-day passes.
Great news, everybody. Story Warz merch store now up and functioning, everyone. Get your goddamn merch right now.
Represent the show that you love. Show that you are yourself a story warrior. We got t-shirts. We got hoodies. Maybe socks one day. StoryWarsMerch.com is the website.
Butt plugs. That thing you can put inside of a woman and you control it from your phone.
The Story Wars breakfast cereal. The Story Wars flamethrower. Go to StoryWarsMerch.com and grab your merch today. What's going on, Story Warriors? If you love Story Wars and you want to be a part of the live audience, come out to the New York Comedy Club every Wednesday night at 7:45 p.m. to be a part of the show.
Don't be a piece of shit. Just get your tickets and come. It's fun, fuckface.
NewYorkComedyClub.com.
Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Story Wars with the Story Warriors, Big J. Oakerson and Louis J. Gomez.
What's up? That's good energy, everybody. Welcome to Story Wars at our new home, the New York Comedy Club. Make some noise in here, please. Or don't.
All right, don't make noise. Fuck
Hey,
it.
wow, the music was a little loud. Make some noise in here, New York City, please. Come on, baby. Oh, thank you, Serafina.
Another sold-out show here at the world-famous New York Comedy Club. Who needs the mothership when we have the New York Comedy Club?
Well, I don't know if this crowd knows, but you're dealing with 2 Rogan Sphere comedians.
Yeah,
and,
I don't want to...
Your Story Warriors, Big J. Oakerson, the Puerto Rican Rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez in the motherfucking house. We ask every show, how many people here are familiar with the game Story Wars? Pretty good.
And how many people are not familiar with the game Story Wars? Whoa, okay. A decent amount of people that came for Vinny from the Jersey Shore.
Can you believe that guy doesn't know our shit? If you'd say who in here for sure knows our shit, it'll be that guy.
I thought that was you for the first 5 minutes I was here.
You know it's not my bandana month. If you're not familiar with the show, we will explain it after we get our esteemed panel of guests up here. And we have an amazing one tonight for you. Came on a good one, everyone. You know our first contestant from his new podcast, co-host wanted, and his special night at the Comedy Cellar. How about it for the hilarious Mike Feeney, everybody. Everybody. Mike Feeney, Mike Feeney, Mike Feeney, Mike Feeney.
Feels good to be back, boys. Good to be back.
And our second panelist tonight, you know him as being one of the regulars on Kill Tony, the hilarious Kam Patterson.
Kam Patterson, Kam Patterson, Kam Patterson, Kam Patterson, Kam Patterson,
He's
Kam Patterson.
Kam, you are a fucking genius.
Feel right at home, man.
Thank you for doing the show. Our final contestant, last but not least, from his podcast, Something Went Wrong. And, of course, you know him from the Jersey Shore on MTV. It's the hilarious Vinny Guadagnino, everybody. Everybody. Vinny Guadagnino. It's Vinny Guadagnino. It's Vinny Guadagnino. Vinny Guadagnino. It's Vinny Guadagnino.
Both Vinny and Mike Feeney have been guests on Story Wars before. This is Kam's first time on the show, so welcome back, boys, and welcome, Kam. This could be quite the show today. I'm excited.
It's going to be a great show. If you're not familiar with the show, it's your first time listening at home. Story Warz is a very simple game that sounds very difficult. All 5 of us on this panel have submitted 3 to 5 stories on one specific subject. Tonight's subject, Lewis?
Danger.
Danger. Ooh. Our lovely producer, Alex, is going to pick 8 of those stories at random and read them off one at a time. They will appear on the screen. If it is your story, you're the only person who knows that. It's your job to fool everybody else that it's not your story. If it's not your story, it's your job to guess whose story it is.
Every time you guess the story correctly, you get 2 points. For every person you fool on the panel, you get 1 point. Once you put the name on your dry erase board, put the dry erase board in the slot and remove your hand. That is your final answer. You cannot change it. Also, it should be noted that you can have 2, 3 stories in a row because these are all randomly generated, the order. So it really is anybody's story at any given time. And Jay, listen. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, we always have a lot of fun doing this game.
Always.
Okay, Cam, you've never done it. You're going to have so much fun tonight, I promise you. But you're not playing for fun. Jay, let them know what we're playing for.
Every week, we're playing for a book directly from the Story Warz library. This week, our winner will be taking home Lucid by Michael S. Milano. Devin Elson is a teenager with a troubled past and a powerful secret. He can control his dreams. But when those lucid dreams begin to blur into waking life, he starts losing his grip on reality. As terrifying visions bleed through the seams of his consciousness, Devin must confront the traumas he's been hiding from and uncover the truth behind what's real, what's imagined, and what's been buried in his mind all along. Thank you, Roots. We always got the Roots off camera.
I just want to say it's been a while since I've done this show, and you guys have gotten so much better at the tight explaining
Of
of
the
the
intro,
show.
yeah.
I think it took roughly 40 minutes the first time I was on the show.
Most of the show was explanation for the first couple months.
Yeah.
The first 20 episodes, it was me and Big J started to cry and yell. It was.
I go, no, it's got to be your fucking story.
We really got that now.
Yeah.
It's an amazing game. We have an amazing panel, and we're going to have an amazing night. What do you think? Are you guys ready for war? I said, are you guys ready for war?
Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm ready to win this one today.
Without any further ado, Alex. Story number 1.
Story number 1. When I was younger, I would try to impress girls by having them sit behind me in my car. While driving, I'd recline my seat onto their laps and look up at them as my friend in the passenger seat would steer.
This could be some dope-ass black shit none of us know.
They do tend to be reclined a little bit.
Yeah, it's called something. It's called like the skilo or something. Like, you ever skilo a bitch?
This also could be Vinny. Vinny's very confident. The ladies like him. He's impressing gals. He looks up at them while one of his fucking lackeys steer the car. I can see that happening.
Well, I'll tell you this. When I was younger through now, there's not a lot of room behind me in a car. So I don't think it would impress a girl with how little leg room she had. Yeah. Oh, my God, my knees are right in your back. This is very impressive.
It's like, oh, my God, you're fucking crushing my legs, you piece of shit.
Lean forward. I can't fucking breathe. No, I don't look at me. Feeney, what kind of car did you have when you were younger? A Monte Carlo?
Well, no, I had a coupe.
Okay.
Which is not a good car for reclining. Because they're in the back with that little triangle window.
Yeah.
It's very claustrophobic.
That's true.
Yeah, when I was younger, I just wasn't trying to impress girls.
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
Is
but
that
you
true?
I was gay.
You can't skilo a bitch in a fucking hatchback.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't drive good, so I couldn't have did this shit.
That doesn't have anything to do with
That is the
driving good.
definition of not driving good.
I feel like you need some type of skill for this, though, man.
Maybe.
The friend in the
You need to
passenger
believe in
seat.
yourself and do some shit like
But
that.
if I know Cam loves some white bitches, and I'll tell you right now, nothing impresses a white bitch more than a dangerous black.
I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely. My dad always says 2 and 10 and keep your eyes on the road. Fuck him. I don't want to live his life. Yeah,
Vinny's awful
being
quiet.
Very
being
quiet
very
over here.
quiet.
Vinny, what's going on
Vinny
over
just
there?
can't believe that we don't think this is impressive to girls. What?
Yeah.
You guys don't know what skilo and a bitch does?
I don't drive myself, guys.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Wow. But wait, this is when I was younger. This is when I was
Which
younger.
is what it says.
And you really wasn't, Jay. You wasn't driving. Yeah. He wasn't driving at all. It's him.
Wait, but Jay, like, if you were bigger, isn't your seat always in recline?
You'd think, no, it was definitely as back this far as it could go. But I would always keep forward so my body was pressed close to the air conditioner.
Yeah, if you recline too much,
That is true. You don't want to overheat.
We let it hit the pits and shit on the long ride.
yeah. I mean, I'm getting Vinny and I'm getting Cam vibes
Yeah.
here.
How come no one's pointed at Feeney yet?
I also want to know why no one's pointing at
Feeney's
Lewis.
6'9". He can't put his thing back in a car that much.
I don't think I just that wasn't me. When I was younger, I wasn't trying to impress bitches like that. I became a bitch whisperer later on in my life.
Well, it doesn't say you're getting girls. It's trying to impress them.
Yeah, you definitely scared them hoes away with this move, though, dog. They were definitely running.
I would pull out my dick a lot to impress girls. I would do this in the lunchroom. I would go up and I would get my dick semi-erect, and then I would go up to their tables with like in my.
This is a crime. You're telling a crime.
No, I think there's a statute of limitations.
I don't know.
on this.
I think they changed these rules recently.
I don't know. Dude.
I'd play it safe
I think they
with that.
changed them recently. Dude, nah, talk about your fucking wacky friend who used to
Yeah.
always pull his wiener. Not you. You were just leaning back in your car looking at chicks, laying down that skilo.
No, what
I'm going to name it.
Skilo.
I'd go up to their lunch table with a semi-erect dick in my pants, and then I would make it pulsate like in the pants.
Oh. Like
They
puppet-
loved it.
There's just
that's
no
insane.
way they did.
Well, that does make me believe that you didn't do this.
Yeah, hell no. That's terrifying, by the way, man. That's scary as shit, dog.
That's that would get you on a registry.
Yeah.
You'd have to announce when you moved.
I mean, look, we got to get some voting going here. But Vinny's
know.
being so quiet
Vinny's
right
so
now.
I
quiet.
thought
not
it was
me.
Cam
It's
until
not-
Vinny got very quiet.
I'm going to go with my instinct. Vinny,
I still don't even understand
Yeah.
this.
I'm
Quiet
thinking
Vinny. But Cam might clean up right now.
It's very possible.
Nah, man.
Ooh, he might clean up. We're all going Vinny, huh?
Ooh, 4 Vinnies. If this is Cam, ooh. What if it's Jay? Oh, you piece of shit. If it's you, I'll kill you. Vinny says me.
I really hope that means it's Vinny.
Let's see.
Oh boy, everybody's in. Alex.
Story number 1 belongs to Mike Feeney.
Welcome to the game, bitches!
I told you.
Oh, shit.
I told you.
I
No one looked at him.
I came to play.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was great.
I was
Wow.
not expecting that at all.
I'm excited now, dog. I like this. Hey, look, I fuck with that. That was good. That was good.
He's like,
I'm on your ass now, nigga. That was great. That was phenomenal, man.
He had a car. He said, I drove a coupe. There's no way to do that. It made no sense. I just believed him.
Yeah.
That was great.
It was a 1988 Buick, and I got there would be this hilly area in my neighborhood, and I would recline, and it was like since it was an 88, there was no, if you were in the passenger seat, you could also control the pedals. You could reach over there, and I would legitimately just recline back while going up and down hills. We'd be going like 40, 50 miles an hour in like a residential area with me just looking up in their laps, and they're like, oh, yeah, and while my buddy's just reaching over steering. And so many times we got like so close to like death, complete like dying. I mean, there was one time we came over the hill and we got a little like air, and then as we came out, it was a hidden driveway and someone was backing up, and we slammed on the brakes and my brakes locked up, and we had to like screech so much that
What are you guys, adrenaline junkies?
I hopped a
What is this?
It was
crazy.
during.
Is this the plot of Fast and Furious 7?
Yeah, dude. Listen,
I didn't know Mike Finney lives his life a quarter mile at a time, dude.
Dude, by the way, Fast and the Furious and Jackass were like the 2 biggest things at that time. So yeah, it was pretty heavily influenced. And yep, that was me back
Wow.
in the day.
Bet it
Holy
got
shit.
you a
Clean the
lot of
fuck up.
pussy.
Yeah, it really didn't translate to that, but
Yeah, by the way, even your escape.
it wasn't even for. The more I think about it, it was more just my buddy and I being like, look how fucking terrified they are. It was.
Yeah, impressed. Say impressed. Even the way you
Short-sighted.
described it, you go, Oh, they'd be behind me going like, we're all gonna die.
No, it was it was the fear, the implications. You got it. All right.
Either way, the story was dangerous. Feeney just cleaned up. Alex, where are our points at?
All right, on the scoreboard, all alone with 4 points in first place, Mike Feeney.
Yeah, what a loser you are. You're all alone.
Yeah, I guess so. It's cold up here at the top.
You don't get points if someone votes for you anymore? Wasn't that how
that
it
was never the case.
I've done this 8 times. I still don't know how to play.
Yo, it's Louis J. Gomez and Big J. Oakerson coming at you from Story Warz, the wildest game show podcast in the world. Man, we're hyped to talk about Brunt Workwear, the boots that got our feet feeling like they're on vacation while we're dodging verbal grenades up here. Jay, what's the deal with your Brunt kicks?
Yo, Lewis, I'm rocking the Marin 6-inch soft toe. Check these bad boys out. Ooh. Crowd goes nuts for the boots. Straight out the box, these things are comfier than my couch. Most boots I've worn, weeks of break-in torture, like walking on bricks. Brunt, it's like they hugged my feet day one.
I've got the Toes waterproof safety toe. Look at this beast. I'm stomping around like I'm ready to build a skyscraper, but they feel like my favorite sneakers. Other brands, forget it. Blisters for days. Brunt's built for real work, no break-in BS, and they've got pants, jackets, the whole deal. Tough as hell, but comfy. Jay, you think these boots could survive your stand-up rants?
Survive? These could survive your Puerto Rican temper tantrums, Lewis. Crowd laughs.
Guilty. Look, Brunt's founder, Eric Girard, grew up blue-collar and named these boots after his tradie buddies. They're legit, waterproof, safety toe, whatever you need.
Brunt didn't just make a durable work boot. They reinvented comfort for the hardest workers out there. For a limited time, Story Warz listeners get $10 off at Brunt by using code WARZ with a Z, W-A-R-Z, at checkout. Just head to Brunt, B-R-U-N-T, bruntworkwear.com, and use code WARZ with a Z, and you're all set. After your purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support the show and tell them that Story Warz sent you. All right, let's get back into it.
All right, Alex, story number 2.
Story number 2. I got stopped by Border Patrol recently with drugs on me, and I made it through.
All of us? None of us are in jail, and we always go through Border Patrol with drugs.
I would say right away the only person I think it isn't is Vinny.
Really, I was going to say...
It's not.
I was going to say the only person I think it isn't is Cam.
Because he wouldn't have made it through.
He made it through.
Yeah.
That's good point.
That's genius. That's an amazing point.
Cam's favorite, but Cam,
He is here.
He's well known though too now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
There's border agents that would be like, "Holy shit," and be like, "Yeah, take your drugs."
Where do you, I mean, driving to Canada, right? This is where you get stopped by Border Patrol.
That's where you get stopped by border patrol.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lewis has had multiple run-ins with...
Oh, I've been turned around at the Canadian border.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't even go.
Because I mean, my dick semi-hard in my pants. Just pulsing. And
Those charges don't go away.
They follow you.
By the way, I'm Louis J. Gomez, and I've moved in the neighborhood. I'm on the sex offender registry.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this could be a Jay story. You haven't driven into Canada.
Nope.
But his Border Patrol
Border
is also
Patrol
at
could
the
be
airport, right?
anything.
Yeah.
My last time in Canada was just for laughs.
When's the last time you left the country?
That was it.
Oh, what about? But Lewis just went to Jamaica.
Whoa.
Lewis constantly leaves the country.
Yeah.
I always just went to Jamaica.
Yeah. But there's a border.
They give you drugs at the border in Jamaica.
No, it's still illegal there. It's illegal.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
Weed's
medicinal.
legal. No, weed is recreationally illegal. Mushrooms are recreationally illegal.
You can't bring it on planes, though.
No, you can't. So here's the thing. I did, when I was in Amsterdam, I had a joint in my pocket that I forgot about, and I flew to 4 different countries with a joint in my pocket, my hoodie, but they didn't
So
stop
it's
me.
Lewis. He's telling me.
Yeah.
They didn't stop me. I wasn't stopped at all.
I mean, the going back, I feel like Lewis of everyone has left the country
A lot.
the most recently.
I am
When have
pretty
you
cool.
been on any trips recently, Vinny?
Like just Miami.
What?
Okay.
I haven't left the country. Actually, I went to Jamaica too.
Well, fuck yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's a great
Why
country.
are you dating Lewis?
Or are you about to be?
Cam, when's the last time you left the country?
Shit. A couple months ago?
Where'd you go?
Canada.
Canada.
That's
It's
recently.
Cam.
That's
It's
recently.
Cam.
And do you do drugs, Cam?
Nah, I don't smoke or drink.
You don't smoke any weed or drink, nothing. Wow.
Damn.
I think Cam's out.
Are we allowed to lie?
You
on
were
this?
carrying
Yeah, are we
Tony's
allowed
drugs?
to lie on
You're
this show?
allowed to do whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay.
You can lie. Just the story has to be true.
Damn,
Okay.
I thought it was you.
Yeah, nah, I don't smoke or drink.
Oh, well, then it's Lewis.
What?
What about Jay though? Hold on.
Sure, could be me, but I don't go out of the country.
Recently.
Yeah, but
What is
recently
re-
is
what is-
me.
Lewis
Recently
just
could be the last
admitted
couple
to it.
years.
No.
What'd you say, Vinny?
You just admitted to doing this.
He told you the whole story.
But yes,
Here's-
right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it's him. That's why I don't think it's.
He told you the story.
No, I know, but why?
So
would
when
he-
it comes out, it's Lewis, he's gonna have to go and
this would be some
that.
crazy reverse psychology. If he did that.
You too good the last time.
You go with me now?
Yep.
It could be Feeney twice
It
in
could
a row.
be
It
Feeney
could be
again for
Feeney.
sure. He smokes
Feeney's a
pot.
pothead.
I went to.
He's got a boy-like face. I would believe him if I was Border Patrol.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I
Damn,
think
that's fucked
I would.
I don't know why. He was
Dude,
He was holding it for someone. I don't
That man
know.
with a KLC anyway. Oh, hell yeah, most deaf. Hell yeah. That's fucked up.
I didn't know how to spell it.
Here's my problem with this is that this is such a Lewis sounding story that it feels like one of you
what I
making us trying to think that it's
No,
Lewis.
it's just
He
that
just
Lewis can't
admitted
not
it.
write Lewis. So it's definitely Lewis. And then he said it's me.
I can write Lewis.
Yeah, it's just. He
Why
told
do
us
you think
him.
it's Cam?
I don't know. It just sounds like he would write that.
What?
I got stopped by Border Patrol recently with drugs on me and I made it through.
That's it. Short and sweet.
I think Big J's playing a little bit of a game here, and he's trying to put it on me.
He knows I caught him.
All right, we'll see.
And now he's going to try to get you to switch me.
Maybe it is
I
Big
think
J.
I think
It's
Big
either-
J had little steezies in his fucking bag. He always has them in his Louis Vuitton bag. They stopped him. They didn't check. He got through. Border Patrol, is that, I mean, what does that mean? Is that country to country only?
Oh, here he goes. What is that even? Is that? Oh, the patrol for the border of the. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You know what? You know what? Yeah.
No way.
The border patrol. That's like. They're like on the making.
I think this is Big J or Vinny, but I'm going to go with
I
Big
agree.
J.
Stop
Might
wasting
be
everybody's
Vinny.
goddamn
It might
time.
be Vinny.
Here we go. Big J Oakerson is my vote. Alex, all of our answers are in.
Story number 2 belongs to Kam Patterson.
Oh, you piece of shit.
We playing the game now, baby.
KRC.
Oh, my
We
God.
playing the game now, baby. Hell yeah. Let's play this.
KRC.
He's a liar.
Nah, I don't smoke or drink.
Why'd you have drugs on you?
I stopped like a month ago, though. and the funniest shit, they ain't get the drugs or nothing. They stopped me. I was with my dad, and my dad, he had the
They were like a black guy with his dad. Impossible.
nowhere in hell.
Come back here.
Yeah, these two are a crime team.
No, we got stopped because my dad had domestic violence charge from '99, and I was born in '99.
Oh, we all did. That was Woodstock 99. We went a little crazy
Different
that
time.
year.
Yeah.
Different time.
Limp Bizkit was very live that
Yeah,
time.
Y2K really changed everything.
So they stopped you. Where was this at?
Canada.
In Canada. Yeah. And
I
they-
was on to it.
Yeah, yeah. And where'd you have the weed at?
Oh, my dog just had it on him. He just kept going. Somebody got weed on us. I was like, what? I said, somebody got weed there. I don't know what to tell you, but it's weed in this car.
Wow.
But it was really because my dad had domestic abuse.
And
And
did you just admit it, or they just let
Nah,
him
they
find
ain't
it?
even know we had the weed. They
wow.
stopped us because of the domestic violence charge.
Did
But
he
when
get
the
through
dogs
still?
smelled
Yeah,
the
that's what he
weed
made it
and the
do.
dogs were like, "There's definitely weed in this car."
No, I think he meant his dog is his friend.
And my homeboy,
I swear to God he did.
it's a different.
Mike.
When you're talking about Border Patrol and dogs, we do assume that it's drug dogs, but you mean your friend had the
my
weed on
homeboy,
him.
my homeboy had the weed.
Oh, you really were kidding?
Huh?
I thought you literally meant dogs. Okay.
Oh, you were
I
that
thought Lewis was being a racist piece of shit. And,
Not like my homeboy, like my dog.
yeah. You kept saying. All right.
My dog had gas on him. Not my dog had weed in his fucking on his pouch. or
No,
something.
I didn't think that. All right, forget it. You understand what I thought, right, people? Okay. all right.
It's a service dog.
Nigga do a great service. Goddamn. He got weed on him.
Alex, after 2 stories, where are our points at?
All right, on the scoreboard in third place with 2 points, Vinny Guadagnino.
I'm on the board.
In second place with 3 points, Kam Patterson. And in the lead with 4 points, Mike Feeney.
Damn, dude. Hey, get off the phone and get your head in the goddamn game. We're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah.
We're going to lose Lucid.
Panel.
Alex, story number 3.
That crushes with that woman every time. Really.
It's very
That's
fun. It
such
makes
a
it seem
fun-
very official.
Yeah. It does. I like how you guys just went to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire sound-alikes so they so they wouldn't get demonetized.
Yeah, for sure. This is, what do you call that? Like them old songs. It's public domain. Fuck off. Next story. Clean slate.
Story number 3. I once went down a half pipe on a rented city bike, and it did not end well.
Probably not Jay.
Well, in fairness, it doesn't say, and I hit a fucking flip or some shit and nailed it. It says it didn't end well.
I mean, I know Feeney. You did you do like skateboarding or
I did BMX, but I was
BMX?
But I was more street than vert. You guys
You know
understand.
too much about this shit.
Yeah, I
though.
did. I had pegs and everything like that. It wasn't me, I'm telling you this, but it is because if it was me, I would have lied and said I didn't. But I did have that experience, but that's not me. And if I did it, I feel like it would have ended. Would have ended okay.
on a city bike?
The city bike is crazy. That's so heavy.
A city bike is nuts.
It's like 50 pounds.
It's not. Did they have city?
Don't look at
Cam,
me.
Cam, where are you from originally?
Orlando.
Orlando. They don't have city bikes in Orlando.
I mean,
no.
yeah, we do. Yeah,
You
city
do?
bikes and shit, yeah.
He ain't getting on a
Bikes
city
everywhere.
bike.
But I'm not. Come on, what I look like? I look tall.
Yeah,
Nigga,
he's not a fucking. He's not a bitch.
I'm gonna tell you right now who it is. It's definitely Vinny.
Oh my god, bro.
It's 100% Vinny.
Why do you think it's Vinny?
Because Vinny definitely did some like skateboarding and stuff like that. I recently had Vinny on my show, and we watched a video of him and Lil Wayne skateboarding at a skate park together. So 100% Vinny.
Fuck that. I'm getting on the
Last
board.
time
No.
this was you.
Ooh,
But you
that
can,
was good.
I mean, vote whoever you want. I'm telling you right now.
I mean,
Okay,
this also
it's
could
not
be.
Cam. It's not Big J.
You can write me if you want. You're throwing away your vote.
I feel like they've given too many to you. I think it's Lewis. For
It
this
could
one.
be Lewis
I think
too,
it's
but
Lewis.
I don't.
If it's not Vinny,
Here's-
it's Lewis. But you sold me hard on that because when first said he forgot that you watched this video together, and when you said that he has a skateboarding history, Vinny went skateboarding. And then you reminded him that you watched a video of it.
Yeah, and also I want to say this: if Lewis did do this, it would be well documented on every podcast he ever
we
did.
would know
so
that he tried to fucking drop in.
Lewis
I-
does 30 podcasts
I
a
rented
week.
a city
It would
bike
come up.
maybe 2 times in my entire life.
Well, I wouldn't rent anymore either if I
tell you
ate
right
shit in
now.
a fucking
One
half
time,
pipe.
I'm locked
One
in.
time I was live streaming on Periscope on the city bike, and then I hit something and I flipped over the front of the front tire.
I look, you think it's Big J, but
Vinny, you're,
it's too late.
this is definitely Vinny. That's why he's voting for me.
Motherfucker.
You guys all owe me one if it's
Easy
Vinny.
peasy.
Alex.
This story belongs to Louis J. Gomez.
Damn.
Why did you fight harder?
Yep.
Why did you fight harder?
The story's a lie. You would have never stopped telling it.
No, I'll tell you what
Retarded.
happened. This was in Amsterdam when I was 22 years old. We were staying in Utrecht, which is like a city right outside of Amsterdam, like 30 minutes outside of Amsterdam. And we rented those shitty, like they're known as city bikes, but there's like a Dutch, they're like Dutch city bikes, right? The big, way worse than the city bikes that are rented here. These are big, clunky, like there's no brakes on them.
Like those beach cruiser ones.
Dude,
right?
they're fucking so heavy and ugly. And we saw people on a half pipe, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be fucking great. I'm gonna go down this half pipe. Never been on a half pipe in my entire life. Never touched a half pipe. I went up, dude. I literally, it went exactly how you thought it went. I went straight down and fucking flipped over. The bike landed on top of me. I tore my shirt, my pants. One of my shoes flew off my body. It was ridiculous. And my mom died on that trip. I think that was the reason.
No.
She did.
She died at home while you were on the trip, not Carrie.
Shout out.
Doctor said if you'd have been there, you could have helped.
Shout out to Dan Doherty and Jean, who told me not to do it.
He said she died alone,
She did die alone.
begging for her boy. Her dying face was the letter U from Lewis.
No, she was saying where I was. She was like, he's in Utrecht. Alex, where are our points at?
All right, heading into round 4 with 0 points in last place, Big J Oakerson.
A lot of game left.
Lots of game left.
Tied with 3 points each, Louis J. Gomez and Kam Patterson. And tied for the lead with 4 points each, Mike Feeney and Vinny Guadagnino.
It is anybody's game. Except for Jay's, probably.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Alex, story number 4.
Story number 4. I was a paper boy, but wouldn't deliver the paper into the projects because it was too dangerous.
Not Cam.
Me?
It ain't nobody else. Stamp. Say the name right now. It's Mike.
I am about that paper boy, but I was never a paper boy.
You were never a paper
It's
boy.
definitely you now saying that shit. That was crazy. That was insane.
No, bro. I lived on Long Island. There were projects where you would drive to the projects. It wouldn't be. It's not a deliverable thing, you know.
Yeah.
Vinny, were you a paper boy?
No, I was a pizza delivery boy, and the fucking projects in Staten Island are fucking gay.
Gay
I'm just kidding.
projects?
That's where Wu-Tang is from.
Okay.
Projects.
That's actually Lewis.
I was a paper boy.
No, were
But
you?
I had no choice as to where I would go. I delivered papers with my Uncle Howard, who would drive me
was a
around.
loser.
No. He did it in his car. And he would take me on the weekends at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we would throw them out of the car window. And I got really good at like fucking hook shotting against people's doors. But we didn't, our route was our route. We were in a car too. We didn't care about going to the hood.
What about you, Jay?
I was a paper boy, and I lived in a pretty shitty neighborhood. There was no projects where I lived, but I will say that I didn't deliver the papers because I didn't want to. I would just leave them and then not do it. Eventually, they find out, and they're pissed.
Yeah.
I feel like it's Jay.
So it's either Vinny, Jay, or Lewis.
I genuinely mean this. There's no projects where I lived.
Did you live in Philly?
Yeah, but the whole neighborhood was just like a shitty neighborhood. There's no projects.
That doesn't mean you didn't have to work in the neighborhood
Right.
you lived in.
I didn't know what?
Nobody
You
works.
think people leave the neighborhood to deliver papers in different neighborhoods? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, anybody
Well,
who has
were you on a
job-
bike? How did you deliver them?
Bike.
Do you
Yeah.
think your current mailman lives in your neighborhood?
No, he's a fucking mailman. A paper boy? You think somebody comes on a bike from other neighborhoods away? That's insane.
Doesn't have to be
Oh,
a bike.
damn.
He was in a car.
Feeney just dunked on you, Jay. You're going to take that from little Mike Feeney?
Well, if Lewis votes for me because of that, it's Lewis.
I don't know who I'm voting for yet.
Usually I'm suspicious of Mike, but Long Island, are there projects there?
Surely mastic or projects, but that was a little further from me.
Feeney,
Yeah, you fucking know.
I think it's
CI. You know what I mean?
it's Jay.
Yeah.
Feeney, you look like the digital paperboy from the video game.
I played that video game for Nintendo. Yeah, it was great. I was always hitting the sewer grates. It sucked. But it's one of you three. And I'm leaning towards Jay. I don't think Lewis had. I don't know.
I mean, I did.
But then also, what about Cam? He got dismissed too quickly. I mean, he's also so young, though.
Yeah, I'm 26, but I wasn't throwing no fucking papers outside. That's an old person job. I apologize.
I apologize.
It's literally the opposite.
I was never one either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy, though. That was an
is
instinct
a
when I was a
tough
little
one.
kid.
But there are projects where you're from.
I'm down the Vinny
So there's
or Mike.
projects. There's projects in Staten Island. There's projects in Philly.
There's projects everywhere. I mean, Rockland County, there wasn't projects, but there was like a hood area. Projects is I mean,
This says into the projects.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The word projects is very telling to me.
Yeah, it's not just a hood. It's like public housing. So that's
Right.
that is a city.
Well,
And that
where are
means it
they?
would be Staten Island.
Where are they dangerous? Where are you from?
Orlando.
They're dangerous in Orlando. I don't know. Are they? I thought you were going to say something more dangerous. Fuck.
God damn it. I voted Vinny every time, and I've been wrong every goddamn time. But
You're wrong.
It's
this
either
time.
Vinny or Big J.
I'm saying Jay.
then all right, I'll take your word for that and say it's Vinny.
So bad, bro. But
I
I
agree.
want it to be Big J.
It's Big J or Vinny.
The
You don't understand.
The lie about.
There was no projects, and we were in the dangerous part. There was no going to. It was just a shitty neighborhood. We didn't have projects.
And he did say that Wu-Tang is from that was the part of
New York is projects.
Yeah, they're
for
still
sure.
not that
I don't know if there was.
dangerous, though.
No, but he was
But
saying
Vinny,
projects by you?
You didn't deliver papers.
I did not know. I was a pizza boy.
What was your first job?
Well, that was in the Staten Island Mall.
Delivering papers.
Maybe. No.
Yeah, I mean, so if you're
Pizza boy.
I kind of believe Vinny right now. You know what? I'm going Big J Oakerson. Sorry, Jay.
Oh, fuck me. It might be Lewis now. Ooh, someone's fucking cleaning up hard with these votes for me.
Is everybody voting for at least somebody, so where someone's not getting fully swept there?
Well,
I mean, someone's getting 3 points.
Come on.
Ooh.
I bet
Who'd
it was
you vote
Vinny.
for?
I fucking bet it was
I
Vinny.
Vinny.
It's got to be Vinny.
if it's me, that'd be so sick.
Alex, everybody's in.
Story number 4 belongs to Vinny Guadagnino.
Vinny, I believed you.
That's the game, right?
Dude, I feel so betrayed every time someone lies
is
to
the
my
game.
face and I believe them. I know. I'm taking
No,
it
you
very
did exactly
personally.
right, but I know what he means. He just goes, you looked me in the face and said you've never delivered a paper in your life.
damn.
How could you?
No. So Jay, you're right. That was the funniest joke I've ever heard, where he thinks the mailman lives in his neighborhood. But wait.
Oh, now Vinny's dunking on you.
No.
Guys, it's very funny, but there's no
Mike's
analogy. Paperboy is not a mailman working for the government. It's a kid who gets papers dropped off, and you bike around the neighborhood and throw papers, unless you're a fucking loser like Lewis's uncle, who has that job well into driving.
Okay, so there's a loophole here. You're right. So there was like the Staten Island paper, right? If someone didn't get their paper, if someone didn't bring it to them, like you said, you didn't do that, I would wait in a car with a stack of papers and deliver it to the whole island that didn't get there. I was like the backup paper boy.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So sometimes we would get calls from the projects to go in, and my dad was like, don't fucking go in there, because the last guy that went in there, like, he lost his pants and they jumped him and shit. I swear to God. The last paper boy.
What was the funny name that we don't know what it means exactly for black people? We say, don't go in there. There's a bunch of fucking daroots.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah, it's
The word is-
Jay, what was a funny name that we don't know? We know it. We know what Vinny's
Dude,
dad
Italian
called him.
Staten Island, it was right there. Afraid of black people. I mean, it's all
It's crazy.
it all lined up. God damn it.
Fuck. Damn, bro.
Alex.
Go on, Alex. Who's on the board?
In last place with 2 points, Big J Oakerson.
What? No. Hang on. Alex. Are you pissed at me? You could have just said on the board. In last place, you fuck. You know I'm.
He's trying his best.
Doing my goddamn best.
You did. I did my best.
He's still new at this.
Get the hang of it.
Trying his best with 2 points. Big J Oakerson.
Thank you, Roots.
With 3 points each, I have a tie between Louis J. Gomez and Kam Patterson.
It's an ethnic war right in the middle.
In second place with 4 points, Mike Feeney.
Yeah.
And in the lead with 7 points, Vinny Guadagnino.
First lead ever.
That was an ass kicking of a round.
Vinny can just not lose in life, you son of a bitch. All right, we are halfway through the game right now.
We are.
So why don't we take a quick moment, plug some things that are coming up, and then we'll explain what happens in the second half. Vinny, what are you plugging?
Just watch my podcast, Something Went Wrong with Vinny, and go on my Instagram, comedy shows in my bio, all over the country. Miami coming up next week.
Cam?
Oh, shit, I'm on the road this shit all the time. Then on Instagram, Kam So Funny, and then I'm finna start doing Twitch. So same shit, just Kam So Funny. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Mike Feeney.
I am Mike Feeney on social media. I actually have a brand new podcast that's out. If you're watching, I don't know when this comes out, but I assume it's out right now. It's called Co-Host Wanted. And it's on my YouTube. It's on all the platforms. I have a person come on every week, and then I interview them to be the permanent co-host of the show, if I like them.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
What happens if you like the second guy?
Then
That's the end of the show.
Yeah. You'll just have to tune in to find out, won't you, gang? Season 1 is out right now. Please go watch it. Thank you.
Yeah. Big J.
BigJComedy.com for all my dates. I'm all over the place. Look for a city near you. And listen to The Bonfire with me and the great Robert Kelly, 5 days a week, Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103. And, of course, right here on Gas Digital, legendary Legion of Skanks. And watch my specials, both on YouTube now, both Crowdwork specials, They. Oh, and, of course, me and Louis now officially in the Rogan sphere.
Come see me live on the road. We have lots of stuff coming up. First of all, we got the first week of August. We're going to be in Los Angeles, California, doing Story Warz live from the Comedy Store, at least 2 shows. We're also doing Morris Plains, New Jersey on June 29th. So if you're in the New Jersey area, come check out Story Warz live. Then I got a few other things coming up. Atlantic City on the 5th and the 6th. My special I'm taping on July 12th. That's already sold out, but there are tickets available for the Thursday and Friday in Tampa right before it. So the 10th and the 11th, you can get tickets. A lot of other dates coming up. Timonium, Maryland, Kansas City, Missouri, Providence, Rhode Island, and many more. Go to lewisofskanks.com. Grab those tickets for all of those shows. Check out all my other podcasts, The Regs, and obviously Legion of Skanks. I just finished the first draft of my book, Knives and Spoons. It's available for pre-order right now on Amazon.com. So go grab that. It's real. I think you guys are going to really like it. A lot of these stories that I tell on Story Warz are going to end up in the book.
That's weird for a cookbook.
It's a coloring book.
He goes, 2 scoops of butter. That's when I dropped in on this fucking bike.
But we're, I'll tell you right now, Skankfest All Access officially as of today sold out, which is pretty incredible. But you can still get single day passes. So if you guys want to come out to 1 or all 3 days, you got to buy individual day passes. Go to skankfest.com. And I'm giving away a pair of golden tickets. No purchase necessary. Go to bodybraincoffee.com and pick up some of my coffee. But you don't have to. You guys can. There's other rules and regulations there or whatever. But yeah, my coffee that boosts testosterone and brain function, bodybraincoffee.com. And make sure you guys subscribe to Gas Digital, gasdigital.com. Use the promo code WARS or WAR. You get access to, I think, 30 episodes that aren't available on YouTube or anywhere else. Pre-release and an ad-free version of this show. Uncensored version of the show, plus access to the racist live chat, which is so much fun. Go to gasdigital.com. Use that promo code WAR.
All right. We've reached the second half of the game, and everybody is tense. I do not want this book out of our library. Lucid, by Michael S. Milano. For Devin, sleep used to be the only place he felt in control. In his dreams, he's confident, strong, unafraid. But the more time he spends in his dream world, the more dangerous his waking life becomes. A reality fractures, and the line between nightmare and memory dissolves. Devin realizes he may not be dreaming anymore, and he may not be the only one in control.
Yeah. Need that.
And sure, I have 2 points. It's not looking good, but that can turn around in one round. And Cam, I know you're new to the show, but what you're about to find out is for the second half of the show, the final 4 stories, we go double points.
Yeah, is there a camera that shows the audience?
Yeah,
because
people see
okay,
it.
I like that.
because if people at home can't see that, I mean that's
we
a
got
tragedy.
the wide shot.
Yeah.
Look, it's all super fun for sure. The crowd goes nuts. It's become part of the show, a big part of the show, and how people relate. But it's an actual thing on the show. That whereas before, if you fooled somebody, you got a point, and if you guessed the right story, you got 2 points. Now that goes double points.
Hey, Jay, the guy that looks like he was doing the double points thing.
Yeah, he's in.
He's way in.
I love how much fun Cam's having.
I don't even like reading, but I want to win.
Give the book away. It's not about that.
Sweet victory.
Our final 4 stories. Alex, story number 5.
Story number 5. I went to visit a friend to see her new baby. She didn't tell me she lived in a trap house with drugs, guns, and naked people everywhere.
Vinny. I think this is the first one they're not going to say my name to.
I mean, I don't want to be racist.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, you
I don't
very
mind
much
being
do.
racist. I just didn't want to say it first.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Kim, were you the baby in this story?
Nah, dog, it's not me. It's not me.
I'll say this in defense of myself. I've never said the word trap house in my life,
I think I've asked
and
what
I'm
is
not
a
even
trap
fully
house?
sure what it is. So
It's a.
I have.
Drug house.
Well, it's also they're what do they call them? Subway apartments, or what do they call them?
Railroad style?
Railroad style apartments, right? Because you get trapped inside.
I thought it was like
No.
trap music.
It's whatever.
I thought it's a drug.
No, it is drug, but I'm saying, aren't they usually railroad style?
Oh, I didn't know
homes?
that.
Like
What?
Baltimore?
You think it's got something to do with the Art Deco, the architecture of the building? Well, look, sure, we're cooking crack in here, but it's not a trap house because you see, this is a
usually-
open floor plan, and a trap house tends to have that room to room.
No, typically they're
That's crazy, man.
they're pre-war.
I know what you're
I
saying.
grew
though,
up in a
'cause you're-
trap house.
I'm
I
gonna
grew
write
up in a railroad apartment.
I'm
but
gonna
it
write
wasn't a
Cam's
trap
name
house.
down if you can answer one question for me, Alex. Did you change the word "where" to everywhere? There was naked people.
They do that. They do that.
They will do that.
They do that.
They will take liberties to make sure you
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I mean, this sounds so much like Cam.
But
Nah,
that's
dog, it ain't me.
that's the thing that makes me feel like it's not because it's
Who the
it's just
fuck
like
else could it be?
I ain't gonna hold
Oh no!
Nigga, you! Wait a minute.
Yeah, what about you?
No. I did have railroad apartments, but no one was cooking crack.
Yeah, that's why I really
My mom was cooking chicken cutlets, okay?
I think by definition, still a trap house.
That's true, that's true.
You were
According
trapped.
to Lewis.
Yeah, according to Lewis, you were trapped in that railroad apartment with your mom's chicken cutlets.
Yeah.
I believe
Pounded down, paper thin.
I believe that one of the defining factors of a trap house is the fact that it is railroad style. Maybe I'm wrong about
I
that.
don't
No,
think- It's just the drugs and the people that's in there.
Alex, shut the
That's
fuck
what
up.
I believe. Yeah.
I know it's drugs.
I will
but
say
think-
this. I will say the only. I don't think it's Lewis, but now I'm also Jay's been. What could it be? You?
Yeah, dude, I hang at trap houses.
No,
dude,
no. But
all
you're
day
visiting.
long.
It's
A
easy-
friend with it. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
cutting
you're
that
visiting
part
a
off.
friend with
That's
a
fair.
new baby.
I will say that Jay, my son was born, and Jay was at the stand.
I brought his son to a trap house.
I used to live a block. I used to live a block from the old stand, and Jay was at the stand every single night. It took Jay a full year and a half to meet my son. I don't think he's visiting some random bitch with a new
okay.
baby.
Okay.
That's
Then
a
it's-
crazy thing to say, you son of a bitch. I held your son as a baby.
Yeah, he's still a baby after.
No, I held your son as a baby, you fucking jerk off. You don't remember that?
Look how angry he's getting right now, guys.
That hit a sore spot.
No, it was maybe 6 months.
Maybe.
Okay, but
6
So-
months is still this.
so we're down to Cam or Vinny.
I mean, what are we even doing here? It's fucking Cam.
But here's the thing, man. Is this the game
I
where
don't
we're
know,
psyching ourselves out?
Well, are we just wasting time? I get it. We got to vamp and
It
make
wouldn't
jokes,
be
but
alarming
it's,
to me though. That's the thing. Like, it's not a thing that would alarm me.
I need points.
Go ahead, do
They
your
never
thing.
said they were
I can't let
alarmed.
people
No, I'm
skip
saying, like,
ahead.
I wouldn't even write it down. It's like it's a regular day in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Can't let everybody jump up.
Yeah, I swear to
Next time.
could be Vinny though.
Shut
man.
the fuck up.
It really could.
Oh, shit.
Because all right,
it could. Well, it could be Vinny.
could be Vinny because Vinny's
Actually,
Vinny's got some dirtbag friends. You
That
know.
is true. I used to go to the projects, the Park Hill projects, to like
Deliver papers.
Until all those fucking gaparoos came out and fucking saw you, right?
God damn it! It so clearly seems like a Cam story. It makes me feel like it's not.
Oh, if
but
it's not, by the way, if it's Vinny, he's going to pull
it's
so
over.
far ahead
It's
right
over. Should I go Vinny? I'm not letting go yet. Should I go Vinny just to keep us all close? What did you
Damn.
put? Who'd you put, Vinny?
Cam.
That's crazy, dog. That's insane.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's do it.
Alex?
Please be obvious.
Story number 5 belongs to someone who came and saw my baby right away, by the way. Big J. Oakerson.
now. No fucking way.
Wow.
Big J is playing the fucking game.
Dude.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wait, how did
By the way, Cam guessed it right.
Yeah, how?
But I knew all of you who didn't grow up around black people would fall for the fucking trap house line.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't know if fucking
Okay,
trap
I
house
see how
is.
you're playing. Yeah.
Lewis talked me out of it? But the fucking
I sent you all right to Cam, and you all played my game perfectly.
Who was this? Who was this woman with a baby in the trap house?
Oh yeah, she's
lost my marker.
her name's Tracy. I've known her for a long time, and then we would hang out a little bit when we were younger, and then when I moved to New York, she started. Just getting ran through by black dudes, and then one of them put a baby in her, and I was hanging out with remember Larry Bia. Larry Bia is a great dude, but I mean, the whitest of black guys you can go into a situation like this with. And I was in the neighborhood, and she goes, "Oh, I want you to come see my new baby," and we did. And when we got to the house right away, she starts walking us in. She has to tell everybody outside to be cool and stop fucking like staring at us shitty because we're friends of hers. And then it was just like a tower of terror of every flight we went up, like a door open and there'd be people like naked fucking in there, like, close the door, motherfucker. And then another room, there'd be people like doing, it was fucking wet. And then at the top,
It was a giant eyeball.
dude, Mordor. I gave the ring. No, I swear to you, the craziest thing is like, and music blaring everywhere and spray paint on the walls. And then the last steps, like the fifth flight of steps, there was just a beautiful white room with a baby sleeping. I mean, like, just sleeping there perfectly. And then the same terrifying going all back downstairs. But she had to follow behind us to say, "Don't kill them, they're my friends," on every fucking floor. But I stayed a little bit on the fuck floor. I just watched. I didn't jump in. There was about 75 inches of black dick in that room, 4 guys. So I was gonna watch. I didn't.
How did
leave
you know
quick.
it was him?
He from Philly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You guys don't respect my gangster. You see these painted nails, you forget I'm from West Philadelphia. Woo,
Okay.
it feels good. What are our scores looking like? Hey!
Before we do that, I will say I did confirm that a trap house has nothing to do with the railroad.
Okay, yeah, good.
I looked it up.
I don't know why you looked.
Yeah.
I think we were all knew for sure it had nothing to do with the design of the home, of said home.
I don't know where I came up with that.
I think you were thinking of The Wire because they would go in the front door and then they would run out to the back alley.
Maybe.
He goes, it's a trap house. It's a trap loft.
Alex, where are our scores?
All right, on the board in last place with 3 points, Luis J. Gomez. In 4th place with 4 points, Mike Feeney.
This is a travesty. A travesty.
In 2nd place with 7 points each, tied up, Kam Patterson and Vinny Guadagnino. And in the lead with 8 points, Big J. Oakerson.
Wow. That's crazy.
The impossible has happened.
That is crazy. Is that the biggest comeback?
Back in
you've
the
ever
game.
had?
Do you believe in miracles?
We've had some crazy
We got
comebacks.
some crazy
Wow.
comebacks.
But here's you have to understand something. Big J hasn't won a game, I mean, in 6 months. I don't know.
I think the length of the show.
He's won 4 games ever. He very is rarely in the lead. This is a very good position for Jay to be in.
This is a big thing. I don't want to get too hyped because it's gonna upset me. But I got this.
Yo, it's Luis J. Gomez and Big J. Oakerson bringing you the madness on Story Warz, the sickest game show podcast around. My old wallet was a disaster. Bulky, falling apart, giving me a crooked spine. Jay, what trash were you carrying?
Lewis, my wallet was a saggy leather mess. Like a sad taco stuffed with receipts. Now, I'm all in with Ridge Wallet. You see that new titanium black beast they got on the website? That's my new go-to bathroom site. So long, World Star. Ooh, blasphemy. Hello, Ridge.com. Slim as hell, holds 12 cards plus cash.
Yo, Ridge actually gave me an idea with their carbon fiber AirTag wallet. I'm going to put an AirTag attachment on everything I own. Ridge's lifetime warranty means it's the last wallet that I'll ever buy. Their suitcases and key cases, same sleek, tough vibe. With 100,000 5-star reviews, you know it's legit. Jay, that AirTag give you peace of mind or what?
Yeah, no more freaking out after the bar or when you get home after the bar, whenever that is.
Right now, for a limited time, our listeners get 10% off at Ridge by using the code WARZ, W-A-R-Z. Make sure you go to ridge.com/wars with a Z to grab the perfect upgrade for this summer. That's ridge.com/wars with a Z. At checkout, let them know that Story Warz sent you. All right, where were we?
Alex? Story number 6?
Story number 6. I once almost drowned trying to impress a girl by jumping off a cliff into the water.
This is fucking Feeney again, trying to impress the ladies.
There's no way.
Listen,
Why do you do things alone? And then, by the way, everything you do, the girls are always like, what is that? Girls, shake it out.
listen. That's very funny that there's 2 impressive girl stories. Obviously, I wouldn't submit 2 of them. You know?
Obviously.
All right, let's just cut right now. Cam's not getting that beautiful hair with to impress no bitch. It's gonna take 75 hours
Hold
to
on,
dry.
but no, it does say almost drowned.
Hey, look. Hey, look, hold up. Hey, look, wait a minute, hold up. Stop clapping, bitch. Wait a minute. Stop clapping that goddamn quarter, nigga. Hey, I am a phenomenal swimmer.
I believe you.
Like, I'm fucking
You grew up
great
in
at it.
Orlando.
Yeah,
That's big.
I'm a great swimmer.
Orlando, the landlocked capital of the world. What are you talking about?
No.
There's no ocean anywhere near.
We got
No,
water
I'm
parks
saying.
and shit.
No, my point I'm saying he's in
parks.
Orlando.
We
He's
got
fucking.
water
Now
parks,
there's
beach
water all over Orlando.
Yeah, just flat Orlando. What cliff is in Orlando?
In Disney World. there's
Disney
cliffs.
Cliff.
Disney Cliff. Space Mountain, never heard of it? Yeah.
Goofy's Cliff Dive. I guess you haven't been in a while.
Epcot.
Listen, I want to throw my hat into the ring for Lewis.
Say it's you?
No,
Oh.
because Lewis goes to Jamaica and all these tropical places where they
I'm
go
terrified
jungle.
of heights.
I know, but to
fact.
impress a
That's why-
girl,
I brought her to Jamaica. Then
Dude,
it's
what if there's a
fucking-
girl's like, she goes, oh my God, I get so wet for heights. You're like, okay. Guess
Yeah.
I'll try.
maybe this is the story. Maybe this is the genesis that made you scared of heights.
No, I've always been afraid of heights. Terrified of heights in a very crazy way.
Yeah, ever since you try to jump off of a foot ladder for a girl to impress
Vinny?
her.
Nah,
I think this is Lewis or Vinny.
wasn't me. I don't know what to say.
Vinny,
That
do you-
sucks.
do you-
I don't know what
as a
to
Vinny,
say.
defense.
do you go cliff diving? Have you been cliff diving?
Of course, he's done
Of course
everything
he has.
cool,
He just said
dude.
no. Hold on. You said no. You've never been cliff diving.
He's lying.
Now I know he's lying.
Yeah, he delivers
Vinny, you-
papers and he cliff dives.
There was a whole episode of Jersey Shore where you guys went cliff diving.
Yeah.
There's
was
got to
not.
be a time you cliff dive on Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
No.
There's been 73 seasons. I went from a young new comic to an elderly, old, washed-up comic in the time your show's been running.
Never went cliff diving.
All of that, never cliff diving. My whole career trajectory, no cliff diving. Okay.
Jay, I have to ask: have you ever been cliff diving?
All right, no way, dude. I would not. Not only would I not believe the water's not deep enough for me to cliff dive, I just see it for sure. I'm gonna hit the rock on the way.
I could also see-
I'm the cell phone viral video of a guy just fucking up.
I
that.
could also see your loose shirt flapping in the wind
Hell
and
yeah.
propelling you up.
Absolutely. It's very
It's like
true.
a reverse parachute
I
effect.
do wear. I do like a baggy shirt. Yeah, it goes. What's happening? Is the FUBU army landing? Got a fucking FUBU baseball jersey cruising me to safety. Hey guys, I was trying to kill myself.
He's like a flying squirrel. Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking Feeney at first, but Vinny.
It's got to be.
Can I tell you
it's
why
Vinny
it's
or
Not me.
Lewis?
Feeney wouldn't do the two impressed girl stories. So
Thank you.
It's not
Please,
him.
please vote for me.
It's I think it's Lewis.
I'm telling you right. The only reason I'm thinking it's Vinny is because he's saying, "I've never been cliff diving." That's nearly impossible for like.
Who's?
I'll tell
And
you, I've been
impressing
cliff
girls-
diving.
Has
I've been
everyone
I
in this
cliffed-
room been cliff diving?
I did a cliff. I went in Hawaii. I went cliff diving off a 40-foot cliff. That was the same one. I found out after I did it that's the one that Justin Bieber jumped off and blew his eardrum out doing. Yeah. So I've done it. But
I was in Hawaii and I went up to go cliff dive. I was with a chick and I literally stood there on the edge, paralyzed in fear, and walked back down like a fucking pussy.
It's
Lewis
Lewis or
wouldn't tell
Vinny,
that.
dude.
Jay, I swear to God, that's a true story.
All right, I believe you.
I swear to God.
You erased it. Okay.
Man, I'm really babying this lead.
You
I'll
also-
tell you what,
you
when I
know-
wasn't winning, I was like loose as a goose. Now I'm like, hang on.
Everything matters.
Jay,
Everyone, look at me in the face and tell me this isn't you.
Jay, I want you to win. You haven't won in months.
Shut up.
You also know I've said
Don't
to
say
you-
it for a new friend. Oh, the guy left. He hates me now. Great. Just like my real dad.
I've told you how many times that I'm terrified of heights. I just told you the story recently about the space.
Lewis, I
needle.
swear to God on my life, I've known you so, and I know so much about you on
Yeah.
my life. We have
Multiple tattoos.
We have
together.
tattoos of a thing to know who knows each other best.
He won.
And I won the thing. And I promise you, until this
That's
moment,
what
if
that
it's
is?
true, I had never knew you had a problem with heights in my life.
Really? I just told you about the story about the on top of the stratosphere with
Huh?
James. You don't listen.
I don't listen.
You don't listen.
I don't. What, dude? It's all white noise. You're afraid of
It
what?
might be Lewis. You're wasting a vote here, pal. Yeah, it's got.
You're wasting a vote here,
He's
pal.
fighting for me.
Lewis does that to me all the time too. He goes,
yeah.
"Don't do it, dude,"
Yeah.
and then I don't. And then it's him,
That's
and he
a-
looks
that's
at me
a
and he goes,
sneaky move
"Sorry."
right there, yeah.
Fuck that.
Vinny, you've never been cliff diving with a woman.
No.
He's been so quiet.
You know
jumped
what?
off like a
Nah,
shit.
fuck that, dude. I'm going Mike Feeney. I'm with you, Cam.
Oh yeah.
Feeney
That's stupid.
spends his whole life
Honestly,
trying to impress chicks by messing up.
After he just said that, maybe.
You're very dumb. You're very dumb, and you've squandered your lead.
Now I'm thinking it's Feeney because he's really.
It is an insane word. I'm learning so much right now. I'm so happy, dog. It's so dope here. I ain't know you was on the Jersey Shore, nigga. That's cool as hell, man. That's fucking dope. I had no idea.
Yeah.
This is really goddamn cool, man.
For 27 years.
Hey, no idea, dog. Cool as fuck. Life is great, man. This is crazy.
That's how my career is going, guys.
Oh, that hurts the most because Vinny definitely knew who Kam Patterson was. Damn it!
That's true. I'm a big fan.
Oh, you was? I didn't know you was on Jersey Shore. That's dope, man. Hell yeah.
I'm going against my instinct to say Lewis, and I'm saying Vinny.
Nah, it's Mike, man.
It's Mike.
I hope, because he voted last.
You're gonna be pissed.
It's gonna be Mike because he's selling it.
Ah, you fuck.
Definitely Mike.
Fuck. Whoa! Fuck you.
This story belongs to Louis J. Gomez.
Why aren't you helping me? Tell me it's not.
Can I say something to you out loud?
Yeah.
Stop winking at me when it's you. It makes me look like a bitch. Every time it's him, I look over. I go, no. He goes, and I go. I guess my first instinct, I go, ooh, and then I go, what the fuck? Fuck you. Stop trying to make me fucking wet and horny.
So I am terrified of heights, but I have gone cliff diving a decent amount considering how terrified of heights I am. And the story about Hawaii is true. I really went all the way up and I was like, fuck this. And I walked back down while literally everyone cackled and made fun of me. But this one, I was like maybe 17 years old, 16. There was a place in it's Orange County, New York. It's between like Rockland County and Orange County. It was called the Deep Hole, and it was like a spring that everyone would jump off of cliffs into. And there was like a little bitch cliff that was maybe like 12 feet high, and we would jump off of that all afternoon. And we were just about to leave, and these cute girls showed up. And there was a higher one. And they were like, "You guys aren't going to go off the higher one?" And I lied. I was like, "Oh, I've been doing it all afternoon, obviously. You know, I'm like Hispanic Greg Louganis." So then they were like, "Sure, come on, do it." And I was like, "All right, I'll do it." And then I started climbing.
Witness the pageantry of a human dolphin.
I started climbing up the cliff to try to get there, all the way up to the high one, and I slipped. And I fell down the rocks while I clawed and screamed. I tore off
my lunch.
I tore off like 5 fingernails, and I mean, just literally my body smashing into rocks. I landed in the water. I literally went under. I couldn't fucking breathe. I was just fucking gasping for air, and these bitches just laughed at me.
Yeah.
Of course.
She came over and went, "You have a booger." Oh. On top of everything?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that was worth the points. That story sucks.
His lack of good defense made me.
Yeah, Vinny's got my numbers in it. Vinny knows when it's me.
Alex, the silent assassin.
Alex, where are our points at?
All right. In last place with 4 points, Mike Feeney.
That was it. By the way, Mike. Can I tell you something, Mike? And give me your hand. I understand this pain. This happens to me a lot. Almost every week, I come out of the gates on fire, nailing it first round, and it's like 3, and everybody else has nothing, and then I just never score again. I know.
It was the best moment of my life.
I know.
And now
This sucks. Do you remember? They got excited. Kam Patterson was like, "This game fucking rules."
Yeah.
And what you did was amazing, and you haven't felt even good since.
No. I'm in a terrible
You have
mood.
those same 4 points.
Are you still the same 4?
I haven't gotten anything right.
That's insane.
It's not insane. It happens to me
I'm
constantly.
not having
Well,
any
Jay
fun.
on the last one wrote my name down and erased it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
Yeah, it's
that was a great last second betrayal on your part. That was fantastic.
I'm sorry,
touching my
Alex.
gut from now
You
on.
put that shit on God, nigga. That was crazy. On God, it's not me. I
Say,
said,
I swear to
He
God.
will swear on his son's pancreas.
that was crazy.
He doesn't give a shit. He's cold.
He said, on God, it's not
Fucking
me.
ice water in his veins.
Alex.
In 4th place with 7 points, Kam Patterson.
It's tight. It's tight.
In 3rd place with 8 points, Big J Oakerson.
What an emotional roller coaster.
In 2nd place with 9 points, Louis J. Gomez.
He's sitting pretty.
And in the lead with 11 points, Vinny Guadagnino.
From the Jersey Shore.
I mean, truly anybody's game still, though. It's way closer than you think.
Vinny, I would tell you to invite over Snooki and fucking JWoww because Lucid is a psychological thriller about trauma, control, and the dark power of the subconscious. When Devin discovers the art of lucid dreaming, he begins manipulating his dream world to escape a broken home and a painful past. But something else is lurking inside his mind, something that remembers what he's trying to forget. And it's getting stronger every time he sleeps. Ooh. Vinny?
Yo.
It's right there. You can almost touch it.
Can't wait.
Alex, story number 7.
Story number 7. I fucked the girl who gave me chlamydia again, just to be sure that she was the one who gave it to me.
It's Cam. No. It's Vinny. No. Cam.
It's me.
No, Vinny. Cam, Vinny.
The only one who I feel like would even write that would be Lewis or Cam.
Yeah.
I've never had chlamydia.
I don't believe anything you say from here on out. Fuck you.
All right, I currently have chlamydia.
But you're living with it, not dying from it. Again.
Twice is crazy, dog. Twice is insane.
Say no more.
Twice is crazy, dog.
No.
Jay,
No. Yeah?
do you have a defense?
Never had chlamydia.
That's-
Or if I did, undiagnosed. And then it just eventually went away.
Would it just go away?
No.
Does it eventually
No.
go away on its own?
No, I don't think
know.
so.
Fingers crossed.
You don't think so? He said, I don't think so, and then tapped his fingers very curiously.
Yeah, what do you think, Vinny?
I'm trying to follow the logic. If you fuck a girl with chlamydia, and then you have chlamydia, and then you fuck her again, how do you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
You still have chlamydia.
Right, it's
You would have to
flawed logic.
get rid of the chlamydia, go back to her. She still has chlamydia.
You would need a control group,
Well,
you're
maybe-
saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is high level.
Yeah.
This is high level
I
shit.
understand.
guys.
Yeah, you're right.
You have
Absolutely.
to use a scientific theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an 8-month project.
No, yeah.
There's the hypothesis.
Yeah. We actually got NYU funding to finish this experiment.
Vinny, have you ever had chlamydia?
No.
The cough.
No, what are you talking about?
That was a whole storyline in season 6, I think.
My whole career is built on chlamydia.
The whole house got it.
Jersey Shore comes with vaccinations for this kind of
The
thing.
cough was crazy.
Vaccinations.
The cough was crazy.
Yeah. It's the chlamydia. Sorry.
I want to say this.
You know I wouldn't write it. You know I wouldn't write this
Lewis
shit.
would do this.
I wouldn't write this
Lewis
shit.
would, but here's the thing: would Vinny write?
No.
Fucked the girl. I feel like he wouldn't write.
Made love.
It's a little yeah.
He smushed.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I smushed the girl.
You
If you're
fist-
on the-
yeah, I
unless
fist-
Alex changed that.
I
but
fist
yeah.
pumped some chick.
Ha ha ha.
You beat up her beat.
Cam, have you ever had chlamydia?
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty.
He said, yeah.
Feeney,
Yeah, I'm
have
with you, Feeney. I
Feeney,
think I'm
have you ever
feeling
had
Cam on
Had
this one.
chlamydia.
Dude, that's crazy though, man. That's fucked up.
Can I tell you something? I sincerely apologize if it's not you. And it could be Vinny. This could
be Vinny playing
When he
his-
said he didn't have chlamydia ever, he laughed into his own.
Here's- wait,
Why are we
Lewis.
missing these two guys over
Lewis,
here?
before you put your thing down, another point for Vinny. Everyone who always is like, how does that even work? That's usually their story trying to throw it off the scent, and he did that whole. All right, forget it. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm going to do this.
I mean, if this is Vinny, he is doing a great job at acting like it's
He's
not
doing
Vinny.
so
fucking
good.
up.
It's not
But
me,
he did it last
Cam,
time too.
I don't think he would write
This is his audition for
This
the
is
Goodfellas
aggressive.
reboot.
Why do you think it's him? Let me ask you that.
He coughed when he said he got committed.
He did cough.
He did.
It was also the finger thing was
Yeah,
crazy.
Finger tap, nigga. I told you I had chlamydia. Yes. I've had chlamydia.
Did you ever do this?
No, that's fucking.
Literally.
Why would I go
It's
back?
one of them two. I'm
That's
telling you.
insane.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm a little worried about my vote now that I heard Cam say he understands what happened here in his You couldn't find out if she's the one who gave it to you if you have it already and
that's
you fuck her
fucking
again.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, god damn it might be Vinny, that himbo.
Girl who gave me chlamydia.
What the fuck is
Dude,
that?
I have Cam written down, but I might be changing my vote to Vinny.
Fuck,
right now.
dude, it might.
I just-
leave
I
Cam,
wish
dude.
you got points.
What do you guys
Shut
think?
up,
You think it's Vinny?
Yeah, bro, that's fucking.
You think it's Cam?
They racist.
fuck,
though.
Yeah. It's always them. It's always them.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
call it- that's the hillbilly hideout we call it over
asking
there.
the
Hillbilly
audience
hideout, hey!
I fucked a girl.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that shit just dumb. Like, as a nigga who had chlamydia, that's fucking stupid, dog.
My vote is for Vinny. I can't let Vinny pull this far ahead.
It might be Lewis. It could be Lewis. He's dumb
Let's
and he
fucking
has
go.
chlamydia always.
Wait a minute.
They always throw in 2 stories in a row at one point, so this is it.
It happens.
Watch.
Ooh.
Yo, fuck you guys, okay?
Alex, everyone's in for question number 7.
Story number 7 belongs to Kam Patterson.
That was good. Damn.
That's 2 right answers I've erased in 2 back-to-back rounds.
He threw me off with.
You had Cam written for so long on your board.
Hey,
Yeah, fuck
How
you,
great?
guys.
How hard is it not to react, Cam, when you
was
watch
so
him start to
nervous.
change? No, but when he starts to change it, you're like, woo.
hey, look.
Because you did the whole fucking this thing, and that, god damn it. It's not fun anymore.
Feeney.
Oh, man.
Sweating.
Feeney's going through it,
Oh,
dude.
man, I had to call myself for that one, man.
Yeah.
Good, though. Yeah.
That was good.
No, I did that, though. I did that. No, so I fucked this girl. She kept telling me to take the condom off the whole time. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I was like, shit, maybe like 17. She kept telling me, I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. And then I finally did, and I caught chlamydia. And then like a year later, I fucked her again. But I ain't know it was her, though, who gave it to me. But when I fucked, I was like, let me take the condom off. And then she was like, no. And I was like, bitch, it was you.
She found out after you.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, you definitely gave it to me. That's how I knew her.
Man, a year of chlamydia, get insurance. Go to a clinic.
That's fucking.
Ooh, that's a shakeup.
That's a huge shakeup.
That's a shakeup. That's a shakeup. What are the scores,
I was
Alex?
going with my gut, and I didn't again.
All right, on the scoreboard, in last place, having scored 0 points since round 1,
Alex!
Mike Feeney with 4
nice, Jorge.
points. In 4th place with 9 points, Louis J. Gomez. In 3rd place with 11 points, Vinny Guadagnino. In 2nd place with 12 points, Big J. Oakerson. And in the lead with 13 points, Kam Patterson.
I mean, it is anybody but Mike Feeney's game.
But wait a minute. This is the section where we start quadruple points, right?
No, Mike. But I'll tell you what, that major point shakeup brought to you by Double Point.
Damn it.
Mike, you can start making a showing, bud.
Is this what you feel like every week?
Every week.
This sucks.
This is crazy.
This
By the
feels
way,
terrible.
emotionally, I've already won. We're here. I'm still in it at the last question.
you're
That's
so
crazy.
happy.
That's so rare. Usually by the last question, I'm texting Christine, like, what do you want to get from dinner? Doesn't matter. It's over.
Alex, we have one final story. Story number 8.
You're my only solace, miss. The only joy is from that woman.
She loves the sound.
Yeah.
Alex, give it to her one more time. Story number 8. She's gonna shit her pants.
I gotta say, it's not that it's just she's laughing, it's that it's murdering equally as hard every time.
She falls over. Story number 8.
Yeah.
She loves it.
It's identical. It's like she's a program.
She literally just slapped her knee.
Yeah.
This is how we're finding out she's a Terminator. Every time they say play, she just does the whole thing exactly over again.
Yeah.
She's on a loop.
It's somewhat troubling.
Okay, guys, let's take a quick moment. I want to talk about my company, which is Body Brain Coffee, guys. How great is Body Brain Coffee? We love it. Everyone's hyped up right now on Body Brain Coffee. If you guys are a man and over the age of 30, I'll tell you right now, your testosterone is probably going down. Why not support your testosterone naturally with the amazing ingredients in Body Brain Coffee? Has Tongat Ali, which supports testosterone, has lion's mane for brain function. There's other ingredients like ashwagandha and L-theanine.
Beef heart?
There's no beef heart.
Oh, okay.
It's the wrong show, Jay. Wrong show.
Sorry.
If you guys...
Still, I know we cross over. It's affected me.
It's delicious, premium, freeze-dried Colombian coffee that has stacked with amazing supplements that make you feel and look good. So just go to bodybraincoffee.com and use the promo code WAR15.
I've heard delicious.
And delicious. Thank you very much. Jay's not even a coffee guy, so...
I don't like coffee, but everyone I know has told me about it because everybody... The beauty of you is everybody wants to take a nice shit on your stuff. You know what I mean? We want to think your coffee's going to blow and we all have to like fucking pat your ass. But everyone I know who's tried it says it actually tastes fucking... They're like annoyingly like, fuck, it's good.
It's a good coffee. It's a great product. It really will make you feel good. And it does taste great. Just go to bodybraincoffee.com, use the promo code WAR15 and save 15% off your order today. WAR15 at bodybraincoffee.com. All right, where were we? Alex?
Story number 8. I got into a verbal altercation at Six Flags.
Come on.
I got into a verbal altercation at Six Flags with the ride operator of Nitro.
Best roller coaster in the park.
That's why you weren't taking it lightly on him.
On the way out, we knocked over his extra large drink, which spilled all over the controls. And we were chased by security across the park.
I would know this happened to Lewis.
I know it's not Big J because he wouldn't have ran after being chased.
Hey, you motherfucker.
Yeah, not Jay.
I'm fat. I don't want to go to jail.
No, I think Jay would rather take jail time than run.
Depends. What am I doing? A week? I'll do a week. Before I run, a week.
I mean, verbal altercation is...
This is another one of those situations where it seems so Lewis-like
Yeah.
that it feels like I'm getting thrown off the scent here.
Yeah.
But I've been going against my gut every time and been wrong every time.
It's Feeney.
I feel like it's a Feeney.
Yeah.
He gets into verbal altercations.
All right, so we know it's not Cam. All right. But what about you, Vinny?
I mean, I went
New
to
Jersey's, yeah.
I went to Six Flags. Never did this. It's not me.
Fair. You never did it.
So, Feeney, why did you get into a verbal altercation with this ride operator?
I did not get into a verbal altercation. I'm actually terrified of roller coasters.
This isn't Cam
I
simply
wouldn't
because he grew up in Orlando. You're not going to fucking Six
Yeah, you're
Flags
going to
with
Disney,
Disney
dude.
right
It's not,
there.
it's
yeah.
not,
Yeah,
it's not.
Hold on.
Heard
First of all,
that
Six
ride.
Flags is bigger than Disney and closer to home.
Well, no, and
Yeah,
we
that's
got like Universal.
Yeah, here.
That shit way better.
Unless you think Cam got into this last week at Six Flags. Yeah, I went to Great Adventure. Punch a motherfucker in his face. Nitro my nuts. By the way, the extra large drink thing is making me think they're making fun of a fat guy who was working at the thing, which makes me think it's super fat cocked and great bodied Vinny Guadagnino.
No.
No, Vinny's a nice guy, though. I couldn't imagine.
He's a very
Vinny
nice guy.
knocking
But
over
no,
somebody's-
that's why I
You
just
guys
said,
don't
he goes,
realize
no,
I'm
the
a
guy
pussy.
had an extra large drink and my dick is huge.
No. I don't
Yeah,
fight
I mean,
with security
that
guard.
like this is the thing. Here's what I'll tell you: knocking over a drink out of somebody's hands is a mere Big J move. Like we'd get that aggressive. I don't see Feeney getting that aggressive.
You said that was in his hands, which nobody said.
Yeah,
whatsoever
it
at
didn't
all.
say that. Knocked
Okay.
over his extra.
No, either way, knocking over somebody's drink, it's not a Feeney move. I don't think it's a Vinny move.
It's
I
a
don't
very
think it's
different
a Vinny
thing,
move either.
accidentally knocking over a drink versus slapping out of their hands, which you made very specific, which makes me know this is Lewis.
Yeah.
Is this?
You showed your ass, dum-dum.
Big J. Here, can I tell you why I'm torn right now?
You sure can.
Because I want Big J to win, but I also know that this is his story. And the way he reacted to me throwing it at him.
Never been in a verbal altercation at an amusement park in my life.
That's-
I go there for childlike whimsy. I go there to win stuffed animals with the
Jay
basketball
is
game.
regularly getting into altercations.
Shut the fuck up! You're out of
right
your
now.
mind.
Right now.
This is the guy. This
Right
guy
now.
is a world
Keep on
of
talking shit, Jay.
altercations. You're in a world of altercations all the time.
You get into maybe more altercations than me.
You're out
Oh,
of your
that's-
mind.
that's poppycock.
Thank you.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a lunatic and he's saying crazy shit.
Jay is trying to get everyone to vote quickly. I'm letting you
Everybody
know.
take your time. It's Lewis. I won. Oh, wait. Although Cam voted Lewis, which means he would win. Fuck.
Yeah, so, shit.
Cam,
Let me convince you it's not Lewis. This isn't Lewis.
I
This
want
is-
Jay to win. But I'm letting you know that this is Big J Oakerson.
It's. I don't know
can't-
why he's saying. I don't know why he's doing this head fake. I want Jay to win, but this is Jay.
That's
it's
what
not.
makes me-
I don't just. Why would I get into a verbal altercation with a Six Flags guy?
Jay, you get into verbal altercations with people for no reason all
No,
the time.
I look for justice where there is none.
Damn.
It's not going on at the
Hey,
fucking
look me in
Nitro.
the
By
eye.
the way,
You
it's
look
only
at
been.
that. Was it you?
Guys, how about this? It's only been about 6 months since I can officially get on a roller coaster at Six Flags without them having to politely ask me to get off because it can't close. I've been to amusement park.
That's not true.
I've been to one amusement
I
park where
swear
I
to
could fit on.
God.
It's
Jay
Lewis.
has told
You're
me.
all
Jay
right.
has told me specifically that he was able to fit on roller coasters 2 or 3 years ago.
Nope. Fully loaded tour was first time. That was last year. First time ever.
Vinny, no.
I don't know.
Feeney, you're
Getting very
we're
hurt
giving
because
it to Jay.
you're killing
You're
him.
giving it to Jay.
You're killing him. You're killing him.
You're giving it to Jay. You
Are
fool!
we
You're
now?
so happy.
I want
Let me
justice.
wink at you a bunch. Ah.
I want
Go ahead,
justice.
Alex.
I want
You
justice.
guys are idiots. You just gave him the game.
We
Alex.
probably did. It's probably Big J. Fuck.
The final story belongs to Mike Feeney.
Fuck.
That's a clean sweep. Fuck you.
I
Fuck
told
you.
I knew it.
Thank you, Roots.
Holy shit. Feeney only scored points on the first and last round, and it was all the points.
God damn it.
Feeney, tell us this story. I have no idea who won
I don't
right
know
now.
one.
We were at Six Flags. We were in high school. My buddy and I, we went on Nitro. I was truly terrified of roller coasters. He got me to go on it. We had so much fun on Nitro because it is the best roller coaster.
It is.
And we wanted to go on it again without getting off. And the guy who worked there was, in retrospect, doing his job. But in our mind, being an asshole to us, he was overweight. And he on the way out, we were walking, when you walk right past the controls, there's like a zigzaggy ramp going down. And my buddy and I, he had this big extra large lemonade there. And my buddy knocked it, just kind of knocked it over to be like, fuck you. We didn't know it was going to land on the control board. And then he was like, my controls! And then he...
You guys electrocuted everybody on the ride?
Yeah, they shut it down. No, they
Final
shut it down.
Destination.
But then we had to like run down. By the way, you can't just like run. It's not steps. It's like a long like crossing, zigzagging thing. And I remember distinctly him chasing us and be like trying to get closer. And then thankfully the people that were on the roller coaster with us were like, that guy sucks, and they like kind of blocked his path. Like we got through while he was like being like, guys, move out to the side, move to the side, you know. And then security got called. I hid in the arcade. My buddy went. So we dispersed for 20 to 30 minutes and then had to come back to. And then we just stayed on the other side of the park the rest of the time. But it was
just avoid the nitro.
Yeah. It was quite thrilling. But yeah, not as thrilling as that was.
That was wild.
All right, dude, verbal altercation had me dead to rights. Yeah, that was the moment I was sweating it out. Fuck.
Alex, all of our 8 stories are done. Where is our final point count?
All right. In last place with 9 points.
What?
Louis J. Gomez.
Not last.
This'll love me.
In 4th place with 11 points, Vinny Guadagnino.
What a game. What a game today.
So mid.
With 12 points each, I have a tie for 2nd place. Making your winner tonight with 13 points, Kam Patterson.
Good shit.
I want a book, nigga. Hell yeah.
I gotta be honest. Second place feels like a victory right now. I gotta be honest.
How can it not?
Hold on a second. Let me just say something. Alex, I know that this book came to the office, right? It was somebody sent it in. There's a note. No. Did you read the note? Dude, it says, Dave, I've been a listener of Part of the Problem for many years.
This has nothing to do with the Story Wars of Legion of Skanks. This was for Dave Smith.
That's such a long letter.
They gave him...
It's handwritten.
Read the whole thing.
For many years, and always find your insights to be illuminating. You homo.
Cam, just so you know, now you're taking this book that has been dedicated to Dave, but you will also be taking home the postcard the guy wrote with everything in his heart to Dave that Dave Smith will never ever see
or know about.
Dude, it's the author of this book sent it to Dave, signed it. We just stole it and gave it away.
All right, I'm back in. This show's fun.
Put the postcard in.
Here, guys, sign
Everybody
it for Cam.
sign the book. Everybody, how about it for your newest story warrior,
Kam Patterson.
Oh, you know, Cam, we always got to tell you, it's your first time doing the show. What you win with becoming a story warrior privileges, you get to ignite the...
Oh, tight shit, nigga.
Wait, no.
You
gotta say
double
Double point?
You now have that power for life. Your newest story warrior, Kam Patterson. How about a big round of applause for everybody on this panel? Vinny Guadagnino, Mike Feeney. For Story Warz. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you next time. Until then, I'm Big J. Oakerson.
I'm Louis J. Gomez.
Peace.